Sometimes life gives you a quiet moment. Maybe you're talking to your friend, your partner, your child, or even just reacting to stress, and suddenly you pause. Something about the way you spoke or felt in that moment reminds you of your parents. It hits you like, that mirror you are not even ready to look into. And then you think, wait, I sound just like my father, or I sound just like my mother. And in that split second, there's a mix of sadness, there's a mix of confusion and pain. You might wonder, am I becoming them, or how did I end up here? If you've had that moment, it's not weird. And I want to help you understand what's really going on here. When we are children, we don't just learn from what our parents say. We learn from what we see and feel in the way they handle love, stress, silence, anger, and all of that becomes something or a blueprint that our nervous system stores. Even when we promised ourselves that we're going to do things differently, those early experiences shape how we respond under pressure. And so when life gets stressful, our body does not even reach for our intention about our spouse, our children, our friends. It just reaches for something that feels familiar. And that is the way your parents handled the stress, love, anger, silence, all of that. That's why in a heated argument with people, you might raise your voice the same way they did, or you might walk away the same way they did when things got tense. And it's not about failure or blame. It's about understanding that your reactions were learned and that what's learned can be unlearned. Some people feel shame when these patterns happen and they think, I said I'll never be like my mom, I said I'll never be like my dad. I can't believe I'm repeating this. But I want you to pause right there, because that self-awareness there is really important. You're not reacting unconsciously anymore. You're beginning to notice these patterns. And that awareness, that moment that feels very uncomfortable for you, is actually your doorway to change. And I get it. It's painful to see part of yourself that resembles something you once struggled with. And it's not about becoming your parents. It's about healing part of yourself that was shaped by them. Here's what I often tell my clients. Awareness without judgment changes everything. So the next time you catch yourself reacting in a way that feels familiar, how about you pause and ask, is this pattern mine? The way I'm reacting? Is it mine or something I learned? Maybe this will help you to repair or rewrite an old script. Maybe it's lowering your tone. Maybe it's walking away from an argument. Each time you do this, you're teaching your body and your brain that it's safe to do things differently. That's what breaking generational pattern or trauma feels like. It's not perfection, but with awareness and small changes over time, things will get better. So you're not becoming your parents. You're becoming a version of yourself that can love differently, communicate differently, and heal differently. So even on the days that it feels harder, remember that noticing is healing. Every pause, every reflection, every gentle choice matters. If this speaks to you or anyone you care about, I'd like you to share, like, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel, I Talk with Sumi. I'll be here to guide and support you. Thank you, and see you again next time. Bye-bye.